So some friends asked me to show them the use on different protocols on the tail servo of the EVO. So right now I am using the 500 megahertz, 500 hertz, I'm sorry, 1500 pulse width. That one is actually faster on this refresh speed than the 333 760. So that's one. So it's actually connected to that one. As you can see, it's connected to the tail servo here. And so we're gonna try to do 125, 2000 hertz, which is the highest one they have, as you can see here. 2000 hertz, 125 microsecond, okay? So to do that, what we do is we unplug the servo from here, okay? We plug it here, and then we plug these to the tail. Okay, so right here. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do a reset. Okay. And we're gonna go to, oh, by the way, just so you see, this is an important thing to understand. See how, like this, for instance, you know, if you have 500 hertz, that means you have more pulses per unit of time per second, because they're closer space, so you get a lot of updates. And if you change that, for instance, let's say 333, it's going to be more space, as you can see. So you get less updates per second. Let's do the standard one, which is 50 hertz, see? That's the one. Now, when you go to something like, let's say, 1000 hertz, 760, now you have, see how it works with like wider and smaller. What happened with that is it gets to a point that is so close to each other, as you can see, that it makes it more difficult to ascertain the width. So that's why you have things like, okay, at 1000 hertz, you can fit 760, but you cannot fit 1500 because it's about double of that. So if I do 700, 1500, then I have to go and do wider, more space pulses at 500 hertz. And this is why it is important to, the refresh rate is what's important. So that's the 50 hertz, which is the standard one. Then this is the one that you can use also, 350. And something is important, These servos can handle absolutely any frequency that you throw at them and absolutely any protocol without any problem. So all of those. So we're going to go with the most extreme one, which is going to be something like this. Look at this. Where's that at? Something like this. See? 2000 hertz. See that, how it changes the width? And we're going to do, so we're going to actually do this one, the 125, okay? So let's just, so this is why it's pretty cool to have the oscilloscope in the unit, because you can actually see the behavior. So if you have, let's say you want to know if your servo is, let's say you have a switch here, right? You have a switch for the X card, for instance, to turn off the X card, and you think that the thing doesn't seem to work, you can actually plug it into that. For instance, let's plug it into the X card one here. Okay, so you have here the three positions. See, this one is showing 998, 1500, and 2001. So if for instance, like I said, it happens to us a lot. We get calls from people saying the switch from the radio is not shutting off the X card, and we tell them put a servo, connect a servo, so they can actually check this by having a servo move the width of that, you know, so you can actually look at it. Okay, so let's go ahead and program this servo for that crazy 2000. Actually, not even this one. We're gonna try this one, you know, the fastest one they have. Okay, let's do that. So let's okay, so it's plug in there, and it's here, and okay, so we need to plug. I don't know if it's this one. Okay, yeah, I actually plugged correctly. Okay, so we're gonna connect to the servo. Okay, and now we're gonna go to prog. Okay, and we're gonna store. Oops. No, let's go. Let's go again. Hold on for a second. Let's just. I moved the thing. I don't know what it was, so I'm going to move. I'm going to reread the servo again. Info. I keep forgetting that I can actually do that from the screen. Anyway, so we read the servo. And if you want to see what it is, you can click on that and then read this information. Okay. So let's go to prog. In prog, we're going to use this side because that way I don't touch anything. Okay, so we have 1500 microseconds, and we're gonna go up on these protocols and select 125. Perfect. As you can see now, the 125 here, it doesn't even register on this sliders, you know, on this. So we have that, and I think that was it, right? I don't direct, yeah, that's fine. So we can go to the top and say store settings in servo. Okay, so that's it. That's all you have to do. And now we go ahead and select this protocol, which is the crazy one, this one, 2125. And this one now is going to work with that one. Okay, as you can see, now we have full control of that. And this is one of those that is crazy fast, because the refresh rate is insane. Look at that. So, so as you can see, you can do that. Yeah, might as well just do the DShot again, so everything is in the same video. So let's plug that one in here. Okay, and select info. Actually, we need to press on that one, on the reset. Go to info and connect to servo. Perfect. We're gonna do a prog. Oh, I'm gonna wait for the read. Okay, when I go out prog here, we're going to select protocol, digital protocol, DShot. Okay, and we're gonna go up here, store settings in servo. We're done. Actually, we should add a little warning. I mean, a dialogue there. So let's do this here. DShot, okay, and programmed, and let's plug it in. Okay, now we have DShot, which is a completely digital. See, it's hold on, this is not. It's actually measuring this and this one. We will have to measure. Oh yeah, I'm gonna connect it later so we can actually see it in here. So right here, you can see it's connected. There's also another one that is insane speed. Oh. You know what? If it hits you like this, you're gonna see. If I hit you with 30 kilograms of force, so I cannot do it faster. Okay. See how if you put your finger here, you can feel the bouncing like that, in the servo head. So it's just crazy. These servos are absolutely maniacal. So yeah. So now you see how the setup works. Oh, and I told you I was going to show you that. So let's plug it in here so we can see what's coming from the radio. See, immediately recognize that it's a DShot. And as you can see, it goes from 0 to 2047. So that's the actual DShot information packet content. And this one actually decodes that and adds the additional shifts and everything. Everything is done by the servo. It's amazing how the thing works. So anyway, that's it. So I was just showing you the multiple protocols that the servo can handle. And I hope you enjoy this. Thank you. Bye-bye.